I had a little plastic screen on my thing, so you can't really see anything. So I wanted to just maybe there's a little bit of a garden, and it's a kind of transformed space. This is all mugwort, and now it's kind of like a diversified little grow place, and it's really been perniciously assaulted by the gaslighters. Okay, like I said, they just did something just the other day, but originally, like in the spring, I had put a whole bunch of pots out, and it was in good soil. I had a good topsoil mix. I had rainwater. I used rainwater. I overseeded these pots with a lot of stuff, and then I got about zero germination in the bulk of stuff. The bulk of stuff had zero germination, and it was like, what? Yeah, and it was like, I had to reseed everything, and it's like, what happened? Well, I think these little gaslighters, they said, oh, we can't have you doing anything. And it was quite, just a nasty thing. These people are just evil people. And, but anyway, I want to show you, it's kind of a difficult environment, but here it was just mugwort. It used to be see, this is just mugwort. And this whole thing was all mugwort. And it's just kind of difficult ground to grow anything, that even pulling the mugwort out, it stayed kind of removed. And that's a really pernicious, persistent plant. It has a taped root. It has a kind of like mint. This root, just a little rootlet will grow a new plant, and it drops a lot of seeds too. But it's such rough conditions that they didn't really come back up. And you gotta actually stay up on it and pull. But it did a pretty good job in clearing it out. You don't want any of it to grow, because it sterilizes the ground. The soil doesn't enrich, and I'm looking to have the soil enrich and hopefully get some more moisture retention, because it's super well drained, and it's not something that's easy to grow things. I put fertilizer in here, and look how yellow those beans are, because you can't really tell how yellow it is on the screen. It doesn't look so yellow, but these are very yellowed plants, and that's because the nutrients bleeds right out. And I put some leaf and mulch and fertilizer, and it's still but it's gonna break. I think we're gonna have a good transformation. It should be good, but like I said, there's maybe 80 pots in here. You can't really see them, but I had to reseed them, and all the seeding I did, very little came out of it, and I put quite a lot of stuff, and that it had happened, just on its own, completely unlikely. It is most likely it was the municipal tax collectors in the city, the people who work for the city, the satanic church. That's what it is. And you think about what their purpose is in life. It's to only give power to the corrupt. That's what their purpose is in life. And so it's just the same generic perverts. And you see these people, you met them all, and you see that now this is the kind of people running every institution, because they work in tandem. And the people are naive to the conspiracy, and because even the concept, there's no such thing as conspiracy. That's just the serendipity of the moment. You gotta believe. That's all it is. You gotta believe. And this is a lie. And look how prevalent that lie is. Everybody's hears this. It's not only they heard it, they hear this all day long, every day of their life, and it's a complete lie. It's a complete lie. That's the evil powers, and so people should wake up to it. So the kind of people doing this is real people. They're not imaginary people. They're real people, and they're very identifiable. They're aggregate. You know who these people are. You know who they aren't, and then you know who they are. And they will try to, disguise themselves. Whatever you think the good people are, these people will disguise themselves as that. But we actually, knowing that, we can actually, are they liars? Yes, they are. Do we have the information? Do we know that they are? Yeah, they've been liars their whole life. They're still liars now. You ask them what they were saying, they're going to lie to you. But we have a record. It's a clear record, a clear understanding what these people, they're so, like I said, they're so identifiable. I met about 500 of these people, in Hudson County, and I identified them right away as completely evil, loser scumbags with no good intention in them. And they're really on a mission, and they're thinking like, oh, this idiot doesn't know evil is good. He's stupid. I'm going to teach him a lesson. He's so dumb. He doesn't understand. And this is like the attitude of these people. And I can go over the anecdotes of these people, and I want to do it. I want to make a public, testament, because people don't experience that. They have a small experience in life. They experience their family. They experience their work. They might experience a little thing in school, but their life is very, pigeonholed. They don't see too much, and they don't even think this exists. But when you're more cosmopolitan, you're out and about, you experience this. And these guys were like on a mission, because they got the Soros type, people who are busybody, inbred retards. And this is just a protocol. This is the protocol. And I'll tell you the protocol. Like, I knew this person. I had done a whole bunch of gardens in this woods where the Sandy knocked over a whole bunch of trees. And one of these busybody creatures discovered that I was planting almost entirely native plants, native wildflowers. Not entirely, and it's not a problem if you have a few other, varieties. And it was just a handful of a few other varieties. So most everything was obscure native woodland plants. And I had like 100,000 of these plants, and they went out and killed everything. And that's a really evil thing. And they were there for like a few years. And then one year, all got killed. And not only did they all got killed, everything else that almost resembled anything that I did in the whole woods, it's not that big. I mean, in the entrance to this woodway, was like they killed a whole bunch of blue cohosh. They killed a whole bunch of like hundreds of plants. They just, everything blue cohosh they saw, they got it. They thinking, oh, that's one of his. We gotta kill it. We gotta stop it. We gotta fix it. We gotta make it right. This is the narcissism of our busybody Soros type people. And they really went out. They went out. What else did they get? They got all poppy mallow or whatever that one. What was that called? The little yellow guy. And those I didn't plant them. They were there for 100. Now they're all gone. And tons of skunk cabbage. They thought that there's in his little entranceway there was one hosta that someone gave me a hosta. She saw me plant. And she said, "Oh, I got some plants from home," and she gave me a few plants to incorporate. I had trillions. I had different orchids and different things. Mostly native wildflowers. They all got killed. They were there for years, and then suddenly everything died. And it's deliberate. I had put a whole bunch of hepaticas too. I put about 50 hepaticas, and they actually all got dug up, and they took them home with them. They were there for like 3 years, and then suddenly, boom, there's just little holes, as if the deer came. No, the deer didn't come and eat all the hepaticas. The Marxists came and brought them to their homes. And it's like, wow, that's not cool. And the skunk cabbage, the deer didn't eat the skunk cabbage. They thought they were hostas, and they just sprayed them all. They killed them all. And it was like, wow, all the skunk cabbage that is there hundreds of years in my whole life, all gone in the entranceway of these woods. They're like, there used to be skunk cabbage all here, and there. No, all gone. And it's like, this is the, busybody creatures this is the Marxists. These are and they're real. You see the Fauci government. This is them. These are the busybody people. This is the George Soros pervert child molesters. The child molesters. Believe it. George Soros, what does it Bill Gates do? There's our child molesters. And it's a serious thing. And so when you see this little pernicious behavior, none of those are good people. And the good people got to wake up and realize you are surrounded by a bunch of Satanists. And it's important. You got to know that there are good people and that these are not the good people. And they can lie to your face, and that's not going to change the fact that they're still bad people. And that's something that, Immanuel Kant, you can't tell that I'm lying. Yes, we can. And the people should know, we have records of good people's lives, their whole life. We know they're good. They've been good their whole life. They see the bullshit going on. They know it's wrong. Then we have a bunch of other people whom their whole record of life is there's but evil people, but they go, no, I'm a good person. I've changed. I'm reformed. I'm not the person I used to be. It's all lies, and they're lying to your face. And it's time to, like, you know, it's like too bad. If you changed yesterday, an hour ago, who give a shit? We don't care. We gotta get rid of you. You can go swim in the desert, in the swamp of hell. Okay, and you can have a changed mind there and get out of here, because the people should realize that the affliction is real. That bad things are really happening, and it's not okay. That's not, Jesus didn't say, hey, bad shit's gonna happen. It's because it's okay. He said, no, there's shitty people, bro. He said, there's shitty people, and they're not. What they're doing is not okay. He doesn't say like, that's good. It's your fault. They're gonna do bad things, and it's your fault. That's the message that they're giving you. That's what they're telling you. They say there's going to be bad people doing bad things to you, but it's your fault. That's not what Jesus said. Jesus said there's going to be bad people doing bad shit to you. It's their fault, and they're going to try to blame you. They're going to try to blame you for what they do, and know that they're not innocent. They're guilty. What's they saying? They say that they know. What are these Marxists and atheists and leftists? What are they telling you? They say they know what's good and what's right. Yeah, the evil is right with these people, and they're definitely saying that they know. They know who's right and who's wrong, and there's, you know, the wrong people are right and the right people are wrong. Who says? They do. But it's not saying like, oh, we don't know what we're doing. No, they're quite saying that they do. They're saying, yeah, we're the expert. We're the only people who know what's right. The only people, right? These complete jackass people. You gotta realize, these are freaking jackass. Like I said, like, was that know-it-all busybody? Yeah, I know what's right. I gotta get the skunk cabbages. That's what's right. That's the same attitude. You understand? Like that's how backwards they are.